Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video on your channel 10xd, which means 10x doing. So in today's video guys, as I described in the title, we're gonna be talking about Amazon ads, specifically KDP advertisement, which how you can double your sales by promoting your top selling books, promoting them more, and so they can show up on Amazon search, etc., top of the search results, and then you can get much more sales. So, and what I mean, when you're gonna get much more sales, you're gonna get much more money. So yeah, that was it. So let's sign into the KDP account. So. Um how you can promote a specific book, how you can promote how you can create a campaign, which is pretty much simple. Just you can just come here, choose whatever book you like. Sure thing, I'm gonna blur this stuff out because these are money making machines. So um, so after you choose your book, and then you will come here to these three little dots, or yeah, three little dots. You can click on them, or you can just hover over them with the mouse, and this little box is gonna show up, and you can just choose promote and advertise. Now after you click that, it's gonna redirect you to another page. Now it's asking you which country or which Amazon you wanted to promote in, because like .com is like worldwide, and then there's .co.uk, which is for uh, British, I guess, and then .d and etc etc. So we're gonna stick with the .com, and then afterwards, when you do like bunch of when you start to get familiar with creating campaigns, etc., you can experiment with other countries, etc. So yeah, let's stick with the .com domain because this is the worldwide uh, Amazon. So yeah, the worldwide website. All right, after we hit create continue, they're gonna ask you choose your campaign type. So the lock screen ads, which is like these type of images, or images when you see them on your left side when you're scrolling down, or like these header images or like footer images you see below the website. They describe it here. We don't want that. We want our product to show up when someone search for it. For instance, mandalas. If someone search for Mandela coloring book, we want to show up at the top of search results as like Amazon recommend us or something. So we're gonna choose this one, sponsored products. Promote product to shoppers actively searching with related keywords or viewing similar product on Amazon. We're just gonna hit continue, and we're gonna choose that one. So let's start with the real things here. So first thing you want to see, you want to notice is like your campaign name. So I always put the name of the book, and then put the related, like how much I bid on this, etc., like the pricing of that, and that was it. I mean, you can name it whatever you want, and I just name it to just not had, because I may run like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 ad campaigns at the same time, and I don't want to get messed up with them. So start, this is the start date of your ad. If you wanna make a start and end date, I just run my ads and continuously not having any end date, so I can end them whenever I want. So the daily budget. So in our daily budget, I usually start with something like $2 to $3. Yeah, I know that's not much, but I just test. I can up this when I made sales. And don't forget, guys, um, some of you may say, okay, but $2, it's nothing for Amazon. I mean, yeah, and yet you if you didn't make that $2 bag, that's a loss. I mean, you should lose at the beginning. That's fine when you're testing, but at the same time, you don't want to have a lot of huge loss, because at the end of the day, we're just selling books. Like we have this $1 or 130 cents profit margin. So they say that most campaigns start with a budget over 5 run through the day. What we just will stick to 2. I just love to test with 2, and that's it. You can set like 5 or 1, 3, or whatever you like. So yeah, and then you start to like have this automatic targeting. No, we will select manually, and I will tell you why. Automatic targeting uh, make Amazon, like you tell an Amazon to bid on some keywords that your product is going to show up for. Now, I will explain more about this later. So, all right. So the next thing is campaign bidding strategy. So here we have dynamic bids, down only, dynamic bids up and down, and fixed bids. So what here Amazon tells you that like the way they're gonna bid on like how much it's gonna cost you to bid on a certain keywords. Okay, so we just don't want to be down or we don't want to be fixed. So we just gonna I usually select like down bids, down only, and we don't want to be like up and down, but you can choose whatever you want. Like fixed bid, you're gonna pay the same amount of money for each click and each word keyword you use. Dynamic bids and up and down, basically Amazon is like making you pay more for a keyword and sometimes making you pay less. I hope that makes sense. And so down only gonna make us just pay the minimum or the minimum cost for this keyword that we're gonna target keywords. So I would just use dynamic bids down only. That's good. So ad format, custom text, standard ad. You can just use like hold on, this could give customers go to book per campaign. Yeah. So always choose standard ad. Like we don't want to use any custom stuff. Just use standard ad. I usually just use standard ad because I don't want to do so much complicated stuff. And then you come to select your ad group name, and then you select your the book you want to promote. So in our situation, we already select the book. You know, it's right here. Like when we first enter the promotion section, we select the book. If you didn't select it yet, you can just hover here on this search bar and just search for the title of your book, and then click add, and it's gonna add it right over here. As you see, it's added, and that's it. So what's next? So when we come down here, here's the important section. Keyword targeting, choose keyword to help promote your search. Product targeting, choose specific product categories, brands, or other future target to ads. So we're gonna choose keyword targeting. Why? Because we want to show up when people search for a specific keywords in our for our books. For instance, as I said, coloring books for animals, for cats. We want to target these kind of keywords, and when someone search for like cats for like 4 or 5 year old coloring books for cats for 5 year old kids, we want to show up for that. We want to show up for five for like we want to show up for 5 to 6 coloring books for kids, or like coloring books for girls, stuff like that, you know. So what we want to do here is what I do actually is suggestion bids, custom bid. I always do custom bid because we don't want to bid too high. Actually, here we just want to bid like 20 cents. I just start with 20 cents, and then I will just filter by. I will first of all I will use broad, and broad makes us like tells Amazon that these keywords are very like it's broad keywords, and so when someone search for these are not specific, and you don't want to bid too much on that. Why? Because it's broad, you know. It's not very niche specific. You want something like if someone search for cats coloring book, that's a very broad word. And to be more specific, you don't want to hit like bid too high on that, because okay, even if you show up for that, but the person may just want to like for kids, or want it for adults, or want it for girls, and your book is not matching exactly what he wants. That's why we call it it's broad. So how many keywords you add? I recommend always adding like something between uh, like 70 to 90 keyword. Yeah, 70 to 90 keyword. How you can enter, don't, like, if you saw some interesting keywords here, you can click add, and you can click add all, but also you can print it right here, like coloring book for kids, and then hit enter and get back on the line, and like cats coloring book, again enter 5 to 6 years old kids coloring. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Coloring book. All right. After you finish like putting down all your phrases here, these are long, like these are like broad. Actually, these are not broad. These are the broad ones. But you get the idea. You put all the broad like keywords right here, and then you press add, and you chart like how much you want to bid on that, and that's it. There you go. That's how much you bid. So for this bidding strategy, like for you who are wondering how this works, now every time someone search for this, keyword, for instance, coloring books for kids, and then your book show up on the top search results, and then the person clicks on your book and enter the page of your book. Now you're gonna pay 20 cents. See? And the higher the bid, the much higher you get in the rank of you in the rank of search result. Hope that makes sense to you. Then we're gonna do phrases. And what we're gonna do in phrases is use long tail keywords. And long tail keywords basically is just like coloring books, or let me just get cats, or like hit cute cats coloring book for girls. That's a long tail keyword, and we want to bid on that. How much we want to bid on that? Like something between 25, like nothing more than 20 actually. Nothing more than 30. I just do go with 20 and 25. And then after you write down your list, you're just gonna add keywords and it's gonna show up here. And then you want to do exact. Now exact, you wanna like type down your exact title, your book title, your exact specific content of your book. For instance, yeah, like if it's a coloring book for cats, you can do like cute little cats or cute summer cats, or you got the idea. Just be specific. And how you get specific is by knowing exactly the content of your book and take like phrases from that and stuck them here. And you want to just hit bid 25 cents for that too, because that's very exact. So after you do this, after you do all of the keyword stuff, and I recommend to do from 70 to 90 keywords and even more if you can, that's good. The more keywords, the better results you're gonna get. Then you just hit launch campaign. Actually, this is not gonna. It's okay. So, congratulations, you successfully created your campaign. It's moderate, take 72 hours, and we'll notify you when it has been approved. So, mainly, it just takes something between, I don't know, something between 24 hours, 12 hours, and it's gonna work just fine. So, that was it for this video, guys. Hope you like it, and this is how you can double your income by double your KDP revenue by launching ads. And I recommend that you launch ads only for the books that you see that they do good organically, and then you can run ads for them. Or you can just launch a new low content books in a competitive niche and launch ad for that, so you can get the momentum of views and sales, and then you can just drop the ads, and it's gonna drop a very well. Like it's gonna drop a little bit in the rank, but you're gonna still get sales because you already got the momentum and the push of pushing your book and getting reviews and sales, etc. So that was it for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe because that's what motivates me, and hit the like button so I can know that you exactly love this. And if you come up this far, comment below I'm interested in making like passive income ways, like online. I'm interested in passive income online, and KDP is one of my streams of income. So if you wanted me to share with you and do other series of like passive income strategies and passive income websites, etc., please make sure to comment below yes. And yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you for watching and take care.